All right, we have Wesker here. This is for it's either a ritual or a tome challenge. I will not play killer on a regular basis anymore, and especially with the new patch coming out with the new survivor. They are nerfing killer even more. There's really no reason to play killer at this point in this game. I was watching a DVD YouTuber. I think his name is Zeb89. He's an Italian streamer who plays killer a lot, and he was talking about the anti-camping mechanic that's coming, and how it pretty much, the only one it doesn't affect is someone like Bubba, who's the best camper in the game. And yes, I agree, it won't affect Bubba. And then he was saying something about how it makes it pretty much makes hook grabs irrelevant now. And this was before we knew about the hook grab change that's coming. So little did he know that if it didn't make hook grabs irrelevant, the next patch is going to make hook grabs irrelevant. So yeah, I agree with him. There are a lot of changes upcoming that are not favorable toward killer players at all. In fact, they're making life more difficult for killer players. I already have 2 of those. Okay. The devs seem hell-bent on making life as difficult as possible for killer players in this game. So I am in complete agreement. Let me say that correctly. Complete agreement with that YouTuber who said, you know, the anti-camping mechanic's a bad idea. I agree completely. And the fact that he said it makes hook grabs irrelevant. Well, as I said, little did he know that the anti-camping, we don't even have to wait for the anti-camping mechanic. In the next update, hook grabs will not be a factor anymore. It's just really pathetic from these developers. I don't know what they're... honestly, I don't know what they're on. They have to be on something. I think a lot of the factors involved in the decisions they make are the stats they gather for the kill rates, which kill rates mean absolutely nothing.
Poor performance indeed.
If they wanted more accurate data, yeah, that was a nice try. If they wanted more accurate data, they would look at killer win rates, or even more accurate than that, hook rates for each match. But kill rates do not tell you any kind of a story how the match went down. But they look at that. I'm convinced that's how Sadako got nerfed. How she's getting nerfed is because across all MMRs, she has one of the highest kill rates. Which, when you think about it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But I think what's going on with that is, first of all, it's old data. So it doesn't even factor all the changes they've made to the base game. Secondly, it's probably a lot of people playing Sadako who are going for the condemned mechanic, where you run the add-on that passes condemned to whatever survivor heals another survivor. So people are getting more stacks of condemned that way. And also they're probably running the iridescent tape add-on where she, after demanifesting, if she hits a survivor, the last 4 TVs that were turned off turn back on. So she can spread condemned at a pretty good rate with those 2 add-ons alone. And then basically they're just slugging everyone. So every time someone gets someone else up, they spread the condemned. Eventually they'll be fully condemned. And they, when they're playing Sadako, they just go for the Mori. And I think that's what's happening, why her kill rates are so high. Is that everyone's going for the condemned strategy, where you just slug survivors the whole match. That and the fact that when her perks were first introduced, and once again, that's why I said it's old data, it shouldn't be taken as seriously as people took it when it first came out, because when she was first introduced, she had a great perk called Call of Brine that regressed a generator 200%. Now it only regresses a generator 125%. But I think what was also happening is people were buying Sadako and using her with that perk to slow the gens down at a pretty good regression rate. And that's also how they were able to get more kills with her. But now, with the changes to Call of Brine, several other perks, that data should be thrown out. It wasn't good data to begin with, but now it definitely should be thrown out.
Expected more from you.
So if you've been paying attention to the match, you can see how quickly a lot of these chases have been. That David I got down almost instantly. They haven't done anything really amazing in chase. Yet we're at 2 gens. Oh, it's the race car. Oh, the race car's gone. Oh, that is so funny when that happens.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
But yeah, you can see a lot of these chases. I mean, this build did pretty well this last time. A lot of these chases, though, they've been relatively weak. And yet, it doesn't really matter. They're almost finished their objective. So, I'm really tired of seeing videos and content creators bragging about how they can loop a killer for 5 gens and all this nonsense. It's like, you don't even need to. It doesn't matter. You can loop a killer for the entire match. And if you don't have teammates who know how to work on generators, it's not going to do you any good. And when they do know how to work on generators, even if your teammates go down in a few seconds, still not going to matter. I mean, I've gotten this David like pretty much almost instantly every time. Every time I hit him. It's like right after I hit him, I've gotten him. And we're at 1 gen. So that should tell you how much chases matter in this game. Don't really matter at all. You're just going to sit there while I'm coming right at you. Talking about tunnel vision. Killers are berated so often for tunneling, but these survivors do the same damn thing all the time. Yeah, that was for the community challenge. I noticed they lowered the requirements to complete those challenges. I don't. I think not enough people have been playing this game for them to complete the challenges before they lowered the requirements. That's what was going on. It was pretty funny because I was looking at those challenges. I'm like, they're not moving, and then I found out they lowered the max you need for them.